Good afternoon. It's October 19th. Thanks for being here. I've got a special little video here. I want to just open to you some things in my heart about my wife, Ruth. The title of this video is Ruth and the Glory of God. 9 years ago today, October 19th, 2013, about 1:30 in the afternoon, the Lord took Ruth home to be with him. He took her to be where she longed to be, where she could actually begin her eternal journey of basking in the glory of God. When I first met her, she was talking about the glory of God, thinking about it, studying about it. On her tombstone, her headstone, it says, "For the glory of God." Because that's this theme, a theme that she resonated with. Theme of the Reformation. The glory of God has two aspects to it. There's the physical Shekinah glory of the Old Testament of eternity, but it's the physical presence of God. And then a bright, shining reality that will, when we get to heaven, will be the light of heaven. But then there's the glory of God, too, about living for his honor, for adding to his reputation, giving him weight and substance in everything that we do as we present him to people. And that's what Ruth was about. She wanted to represent God well, to live for his honor and glory. She was tormented by the hard things in this world, where people live for the moment and not for God. Where folks in church were focused on the things of what can make them happy. But her focus was about living for her children, being faithful to a husband who had his own struggles, being faithful to God, honoring him well. And when she was diagnosed with brain cancer, she didn't run from that. She embraced that as another opportunity, perhaps the ultimate opportunity for her to live for the glory of God. God's glory is what defined her. His reputation is what made her think, what gave her energy. Her vision for Christian education, which I'm still trying to work through and present to you in some form. It really permeates so much of what I do already. It's not about rules and regulations. It's not about how much we can attain to. It's about knowing God in everything that we do, bringing honor to him in everything that we do, bringing the power of his kingdom, which resides within us, into every aspect. We are his representatives, his ambassadors, to show the beauty of Christ living in us. That's Ruth. She loved and cared for me and all the imperfections that are there. I'm not making a metaphor here. They're legion. She gave herself to her children. She cared for them. She was selfless. But what made all of that special, her love of the Bible, her understanding of life, her compassion, her desire to do what was right, was all fueled by one thing: living for the glory of God. Can we make that reality something which causes me to think first, how is this going to add to the reputation of God in everything that I do? She wanted to make the opportunities in life count for God. She was driven by that. The glory of God wasn't just some sort of a worship phrase for her. It's what defined who she was and made her the woman that she was. Someone that people could trust, they could confide in, who knew that they would get responses that were about honoring God and not honoring her. Yes, I miss her. But I'm thrilled about where she is. And I pray, cows are kind of in agreement over there, and I pray that in the years I have left, they'll be about bringing honor to God, living for His glory, making Him real, for the powerful, beautiful, wonderful God that He is. A God who does not treat us as our sins deserve. A God who loves us and cares for us. Whether it's something that we delight in or whether it's something that is terrifying to us. Whether it's through, from Ruth's perspective, the beauty and wonder of having children and being a mom, to dealing with the reality that God chose to express His love to her by giving her brain cancer. Her words, not mine. Can we live for the honor and glory of God? That's what Ruth was about. That's what defined her. I'm blown away by that. And I pray that we will embrace that more and more as a covenant people of God, who are persuaded to live life for what really matters, not for the moment, but for the eternal glory and wonder of God. And that's the thought for this day. 9 years ago, God took Ruth home. And He's blessed me and just given me so much joy by His faithfulness and the really special thoughts I have about Ruth, who lived for the honor and glory of God. Thanks for letting me share this moment with you, and Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.